In this first lesson in this chapter, I want to fulfill a promise. And that is, in a previous chapter, we set up a site right over here in the Files panel. There's nothing in these folders, but we did set it up. I mentioned to you when we set up the FTP that I would eventually make that live so you could get a visual idea of what's going on. If I go up to the word Site on the pull-down menu and go down to Manage, not New, we already have it, I'm talking about the main site that we set up. Now, if I double-click and go into Servers, there it is. We set that up, but the thing that I didn't do was put in the correct password and the username. So let's go over one thing real quick. You want to set this up. It costs a monthly fee. Typically, you should pay it by the year. It's cheaper, but that's not the point. You go to a hosting service. You say, I want a hosting service. You get a name like realandy.com. You get the passwords. You get the pathways. You get your username, which you can change those things, but they give you basic ones. You set it up just like we talked about. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and open this up. So you can see I've got it all set up. You do have the dreaded test button right here. So you click the button, cross your fingers, and wait to see if it's going to work. And it says, Dreamweaver connected to your web server successfully. We're all happy. I click OK. That means it's going to work. Now, I've already done this, so I'm going to cancel. I don't have to save. It's already been saved. I'm going to cancel out of here. I'm going to say Done right here. I'm going to go into my Files panel. I am in the default workspace. I'm going to expand it out. On the right, we've been here, the local files. On the left, the remote ready to go. Now, I tested it. I know it's going to work. I'm going to click right here and plug myself in. And we are ready to rock and roll. I want to move the whole site, but I don't have to. I could say just move the images folder. If there were images in the image folder, I could say just move this image in the image folder. You get the idea. I'm going to click here. That means the whole site. Now, it will only take a second or two because we don't have anything yet. We will, but if I click here, this is put and get. This one's the put. Put means put to the server. This one's get them from the remote. So I click here, and are you sure you want to do this? Now, even though there's nothing there, I'm saying move the whole site, and it's saying, you really want to do that? Yes, I do. Now, I want you to look on the left and look on the right. What's not there that's on the right but's not on the left? Originals. Now, the reason it's not there, and we've already talked about this, is I cloaked that folder. I said, I'm going to put all kinds of stuff in there. I'm going to put PSDs. I'm going to put Excel spreadsheets in there. I'm going to do all kinds of crazy things. I might even put documents in there I wouldn't want anybody ever to read. So if I put something in there, do not put it on the remote, and it didn't. We're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and collapse this right here. Now, you obviously can't access this site. As a matter of fact, by the time these lessons become active, that site will be dismantled anyway. It's just for me and for teaching. But at least this way, you can visually see what you're going to have to do when you set up your FTP.